Hello again. My name is Jenna Lynn Roberts, and I am sharing chair yoga classes online for my chair yoga students from Portland Parks and Rec who I'm missing right now. I also am offering classes on Zoom this month on Wednesdays from 1 to 2 p.m. and you can go to the link in the comments in the description of the video to either pay at a $5, $10, or $20 rate. It's all the same class. It's just optional how much you'd like to pay. If you have a lot of people in the room, I ask you to pay the higher rate. But other than that, it's up to you, and I'd rather you join the class regardless of price. Also, at the end of this video, I'll share links to ways you can donate to me. You also can choose to Google Portland Parks and Rec and find a way to give them some support through this time. So thank you for joining me today. I want to make clear at the beginning that you want to, first of all, make sure you have with you today a sturdy chair that's on sturdy ground. These are important things for this particular process. And also please make sure that anything we do in this class should be something you're very comfortable doing. It shouldn't be anything your friend's comfortable doing and you're not. It's about you. So please make sure that you feel sturdy in your practice, and if you get into anything that's uncomfortable for you, you come out the way you came in. So go gentle. This is a loving body practice, not a competition. And we're doing a lot of pretty gentle things, but everyone's different, everybody's different. So just watch yourself and be conscious and careful. So we're going to start by standing next to our chair, and I recommend that you stand behind your chair. So set your chair up like this. And I might have to clear the debris beneath you if you're outside like me. So stand behind your chair like this, where you have a chair also that's a height that you can grab onto without leaning forward too much. And so take a moment and let's just start with standing and breathing. So close your eyes and take a breath here. Feel your feet beneath you. Give a little bend to the knees, and feel yourself standing tall and straight. Let yourself relax into your feet and lift up through the chest. Feel which half of you is pushing down into the earth and grounding, and which half of you is lifting up into the air, into the sky. Let your shoulders relax, and feel that you have a good posture. And just take another breath here. So take a breath and put a little bit of the weight into your hands on the back of the chair and step the left foot forward and bring the right foot back. Rotate the outer hip forward, the right hip, and bend in the left knee. Make sure the left knee is over the left ankle in a straight line. Sink into your feet and lift in your chest and push into the lunge. The back foot can have a nice hamstring stretch here, and if you want a deeper stretch, step back a little further. Make sure that the knee stays over the ankle and sink into your feet. Lift in your chest. And you can use the chair as a support just to be balanced. And if you're comfortable, you can raise up one arm or you can raise up both arms. And take a breath here. Return your arms to the chair, straighten the front leg, and bring your forearms to the back of the chair. And just relax here. Keep a straight spine, point your tailbone out, lift your chest forward, let your neck and head relax. And just stretch through the front hamstring on your left leg. Inhaling and exhaling. Rising back up to the back of your chair. Bring your left elbow sturdily along the side of it. Open the right toes out to the side and open the hip back. And then lift through the chest and hang over. Breathing here, pushing into the feet, lifting through the heart, lifting the head, and letting Letting the neck relax though, don't put too much into the neck. And raise the arm up and overhead. Let's do the other side. So bringing that arm slowly back down, bringing that hand back to the chair, holding the chair, turning that to heel up, coming on the pad of the foot, and then stepping forward and walking your feet out a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, so I moved my chair, but you keep yours where it's at. Bring the right foot forward and the left foot back. Sink into the back hamstring heel with a straight leg. Roll the left hip forward slightly, bend in the front knee, and bring the knee right over the ankle. Place your hands on the chair, sink into the legs, and lift in the heart. You can slightly tuck the pelvis and tighten your belly for a little added support. And if you want, you can raise one arm up. And if you're comfortable and feel balanced, you can raise both arms up into a lunge. Make sure you feel like you can catch the chair if you get a little out of balance. Reach through the arms, but let the shoulders relax. Taking a breath here. And then float the arms back down to the chair. Straighten the front leg and bring your forearms down to the back of the chair. Sink forward. With a straight leg, you're opening through the hamstring on the front leg, and you're relaxing your torso forward with a straight spine. So lengthening the spine and leaning into the chair. Don't feel like you have to come into the same exact form I'm in, because some people may not be able to come as low. So just be comfortable with where you're at without comparison to others, or where you would expect yourself to be. Taking a breath here. And then crossing your right arm over the back of the chair. Now turn the left toes open and open the hip back. And then with straight legs, open the arm and turn your heart toward the sky. And you can bend in the front knee a little if you need to, whatever feels right for you. And bring that arm overhead. And then float that arm back down. Bring both hands to the chair, step forward, and walk into your feet. Lifting your heart and standing again in Tadasana, mountain pose, which is standing with your feet. It's a posture, even though it looks so familiar to us. And just feeling your feet underneath you and your heart lifted toward the sky and taking a breath. Step away from the chair. Plant the feet like an 11, hip distance apart, straight legs. Keep a little bend in the knees though. And then hang your body forward, holding the back of the chair. Make sure you don't pull the chair towards you. Push forward a bit into the chair to keep it grounded where it's at. And let your low back release with a forward fold that's supported. Inhaling and exhaling. Bend the knees nice and deep and rise up to standing. Step forward to the chair. Have your feet shaped again like an 11, and then bend your knees nice and deep and hold in a squat for a moment. Make sure the knees are comfortable here, and if they're not, just come to standing for this moment. And then rise back up to standing. Hold the chair and have one foot closer to it. Step into that foot and lift just the knee, just the toes lift. Have the toes touching, just the heel lifting, and then lift the leg a little bit. Relax your shoulders, see if you're wobbling. If you're wobbling, you can always bring the toe back down. Go slow enough so that you can feel secure here in this balance pose. If you're comfortable here, you can also have one finger touching the chair. And just holding in this balance for a moment. You can also find a focal point, it's called a drishti, looking with your eyes about 5 feet ahead of you. Find a focal point on the ground, something not moving, And just lock your eyes into it and relax your mind. And then bring that leg down. And I'm going to move the chair to go to the other side. So having the other side of your leg on the outside, and then stepping into the inside foot and lifting the outside knee with the toe touching down at first. Have a little bend in the standing leg supporting you. And then if you're comfortable, raise the knee up. And you can bring your arm up overhead. If you're comfortable here, you can also have just your pointer finger on the chair so that you're mostly using the balance in your legs, but you can still grab the chair for support when you need it. Taking a breath, maybe finding that drishti, locking your eyes onto the floor. And then bringing that leg down and walking your legs out. So now stepping a bit away from the chair, but not too far, just enough that you can have your left foot underneath you and your left hand on the chair, and your right toes can touch back and you can lift your heart. And now we're going to do a little bit of glute engagement. So holding the chair with both hands, leaning forward a little bit and lifting the back leg, and you can feel these muscles engage. So then lift a couple inches and just pulse that leg up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Bring that foot down, walk out your feet. And lean to that side again, the same left foot, and then lift the knee and make a little circle with the knee out to the side 3 times, just to open in that hip. Bring it down. Place the right foot down, opposite foot. Lean into the chair and point the left toes back. Lift in the leg, and then pulse the leg up. Breathing. "13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, release that leg down and walk it out. Lean a bit to that same right side and open the left knee back 3 circles. And bring it down and walk your feet out. So then turning sideways with the chair, bending in your knees a little but standing tall, holding the side of the chair with one hand, lift the opposite arm up, bend toward the chair and rounding through the waist, reaching over, lengthening through, inhaling all the way down to your belly and exhaling. Then rising up and going to the other side. I move my chair, you keep yours there. Lifting up, reaching up to the sky, and then over. Might get a little skin showing. Ooh. Breathing into your lower abdomen. And then bringing that arm down. Standing into Tadasana mountain pose, just feeling your body here. Noticing how you feel. Let's come to sit for the end of this. So, coming down to sit on the chair comfortably. And take a moment to just feel your body seated here. Take a breath. Feel your heartbeat. Let the muscles on your face relax. I recommend after you do the 3 videos for this that you take a moment to just breathe for 5 minutes, set a timer on your phone, and just take some breaths and just let your body fully, deeply relax. It's an important part of yoga to do what's called savasana and just let your body fully release for a few moments. So there's a link under this video to a Zoom class that'll be happening on Wednesdays. It's the same class with 3 different prices, your choice how much you'd like to pay for it, and I will send you a Zoom link with a password to enter that class, and that'll be Wednesdays from 1 to 2. It's a live class. And also, if you want to make a donation to Portland Parks and Rec, that'd be wonderful. You can Google them to find out how to do that. And you can also, if you like, you can Venmo or PayPal me just a donation and mention in there yoga so I know who it's from. And optional, I hope you can enjoy these videos as many times as you like. And make sure that you're getting some body movement through this period that we're in where people are inside a lot. And make an agreement with yourself to care for your body. I think that's a great message that we're all getting right now. So thank you very much for joining. Please make sure you do some sort of nice, relaxing experience for yourself now, and continue taking good care of your body. Thank you for joining. Namaste, and have a wonderful week.